Hey viewers, hey subscribers, and welcome back to my channel, Aquarian Empress Tarot. Happy Wednesday, you guys. Happy hump day. I hope everybody is having a blessed week thus far. Hope everybody is well, doing well, and all of the things. So, tonight is girls chat. It's girls chat. So we're going to have a little chat. And anybody who wants a reading, if you would like a reading, just make sure you send your donation and then drop a green heart so the moderators know to add you. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Tonight's topic, we didn't really get to talk about it the last girls chat, so we're going to really go into it. Abusive relationships and how to identify toxic people. Ooh, ouch. And we are in Mercury retrograde, as everyone is, any and everyone in the spiritual community and who's into astrology, right, is aware of. We're in Mercury retrograde. And even if you're not, you've heard of it before, probably in some form or fashion. So there's that. Hey, Aisha Boo, how are you? So just gentle reminders to be gentle with yourself and others, because people be going through it during Mercury retrograde. I actually, what was it? Monday? Yeah, I actually found keys that I lost at the start of retrograde. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So I've had a lot going on, but I had lost my house key and I lost the key to another place, and so I'm looking all over for the keys, can't find the damn keys. I had to go take care of something. I'm good, boo, thank you for asking. Just tired here lately because you know I got so much stuff going on and I really be focused at work, so I don't be posting all day on Instagram. I just don't do it. So y'all probably see me posting in the evening time. That's when I'll be doing my posts, when I get home and I'm comfortable and I'm in my element to do what I need to do. Ricky, get off of there. Rico's doing the most as usual. Oh, he stays doing the most, y'all. He stays doing the most. So, like I was saying, I had lost 2 keys at the start of retrograde, like right before retrograde actually started. So I had to drive like almost an hour away, go get 2 extra copies of keys because I needed a key to get in my house. And I was just like, why? And then I remembered pre-shadow retrograde. And I was like, shit. So next thing I know, a few days ago, the keys show up. The keys were under the couch along with my Apple Watch. Don't know how it got there. I don't know. I'm going to blame my nephew because he loves to get into things and he loves to hide things. I don't know. But I'm just like, I've done laundry on this couch. I sleep on my couch a lot. I lounge on my couch a lot. So I keep blankets on there. Sure enough, I pulled the pillow out of the couch, you know, where you sit down, and it's all right there. The keys, my Apple Watch, who knows what else. All under the couch. And y'all know I don't have kids. So the only baby that's over here is my nephew here and there. So I'm just like, really? I don't know. That's probably normal for y'all who have children. Like stuff goes missing, stuff pops up. That's probably a normal occurrence. But since we didn't get into it last week, I wanted to just tap on it a little bit. Signs and how to avoid toxic people so that you can avoid toxic relationships. The signs of a toxic relationship. It's not healthy when. So I'm gonna start it off and y'all help me finish it. Share your experiences. Share the situations. I'm telling you, stuff just be breaking down, going missing during retrograde. People be acting a fool. I got stories for days about how things just act a fool during retrograde. So make sure you back up your phone. If you have an iPhone, back it up, okay? Because iOS is always doing the most. Apple is always doing the most. The updates sometimes don't fully update. You know how you, before you go to bed, you plug your phone in, Rico, and you don't get off of that box. You plug your phone in before you go to bed, right? So you can charge it and do the update. Wake up in the morning, and it's looking weird. Yes, I'm telling you, you ain't lying. I've seen like 4 or 5 cars, the same cars, This whole week on my way back and forth to work, because I have to commute a 45-minute drive back and forth. Same cars on the side of the road. I'm just like, what's going on? And people always say that before Mercury retrograde, make sure you get your car checked, check the tires. Girl, I be checking my tires regularly, checking my tires. Like, let me look at the pressure. Is the pressure getting what's up? I don't know. So I'll be checking it, check your oil, like make sure everything's good so that you're not on the side of the road, okay? It just be a hot mess. But back to the topic of tonight about abusive relationships and toxic people. One of the signs of a toxic person, and I say abusive relationships because when we hear that term, we often think about like romantic relationships, but a toxic relationship can be a friend too. It can be a friend that always comes to you with a bunch of drama. Ever had one of those friends or been that friend that you always got drama going on, and you go to someone for advice, but you don't listen. You don't listen, or they don't listen. They come to you as the best friend. Best friend, this is what's going on. Da, 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 da. I don't know what I should do. And you've been telling this person the same thing over and over again, and they just keep being stuck on stupid. So at that point, it's like, okay, I'm gonna have to go ahead and withdraw my energy from the situation because I love you as my best friend, and I don't want to see you keep doing the same dumb shit and ending up in the same situations over and over again, and I don't want to see you hurt. So because I love you, I gotta cut you off. It's too much for me. It's a headache for me. It's not even my problem. It's not even my situation. But because you keep coming to me with the same drama and you're choosing not to proactively change the situation, change your environment, this is the result. And then you want to call somebody, want somebody to feel sorry for you. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not going to pacify stupidity. I'm not going to do it. So I'm the wrong friend for you. Because I'm going to be that person to be like, wrong is wrong all day long. So toxic relationships, people, and when you really stop and think about it, people like that, it's very selfish, because how dare you put all of your situations and issues on a friend, right? Friendships should be easy. They should be peaceful. They should be loving. They should be supportive. They should be fun. Friendships should be fun. Like, y'all go out together, y'all have good conversations, y'all spend time together when y'all have the time, because everybody got their lives or whatever the case may be. But always got drama going on, like negative things going on and problems, relationship problems. Like, nah, I'm gonna have to pass. I have my own stress at this big age in my life. Like, I don't need nobody else's stress. So it's a no for me. Toxic friends, people who you think you can confide in, and then you confide in this person and they're running around telling your business to other people. Like, be mindful of those types of people. Smile in your face and do something different behind your back. Be careful of those types of people, or they only seem to come around you when you are in trouble, when you have a situation going on, when there's drama involved. Like, those are toxic people, and you don't want to be around energy vampires. You don't want to be around people who are or people who like to brag a lot or compare themselves. Like, I used to be like that when I used to make this much money. What? I used to be like that when I lived in housing. What? Come again? Yeah, I used to be like that when I used to date these kind of people, but I don't date those kind of people anymore. Like, are you better than me now? Because, like, the last time I checked, we were both human. Yes, like, people who always try to, like, they're throwing shade, or they try to put you down to make themselves feel superior. Stay away from them type folks. They want to be all in your business all the time, want to know what's going on with you, everything. They want to know all the business. And it's like, I don't know, maybe it's an Aquarius thing, but it's like, just because I'm close to you does not mean that you have to know everything about me. It's not that serious. It's not, I don't gotta tell you every little thing that's going on. But some people are like that, and they will use that information. They'll use that information against you later in a situation. And it's like, that's not a true friend. You know what I mean? That's not a true friendship. That is a toxic friendship. It's a toxic friendship, you know? So going into relationships, we talk about red flags. We have talked about red flags plenty of times, but I think we need reminders. We need reminders, okay? Reminders. Don't let people play with you. I'm gonna say that. That's Spirit's #1 message last month. Do not let people play with you, and be cautious. Be cautious. Be aware. Be like they like to say woke. I don't like to use that term, but people be saying it like stay woke, basically. Don't let people abuse you. Do not let people mishandle you and treat you any type of way. Toxic relationships. One of the first signs of a toxic relationship is when somebody is disrespectful. Disrespect for me personally is a no-no, especially in a relationship. Let's say you're in the talking stage with someone and this person decides to go vamos. They decide to go fantasma, like ghost, for a couple days. No reason at all. Okay, so there is a reason. Maybe you said something that rubbed them the wrong way. Maybe they felt a little uncomfortable about something that you said, or whatever the case may be. But instead of handling it like a mature adult, they decide to disappear. It's not healthy. That's not... People have to learn conflict resolution, right? You have to learn how to choose your battles, and you have to learn how to express when you're uncomfortable. You have to learn to express when something is bothering you, when you don't like something. And that's something I myself had to work on for a long time, because I was such a like hold it in type of person. But now, no ma'am. No ma'am. If I'm uncomfortable, I'm going to let you know that I'm uncomfortable. It's not that I want you to be uncomfortable too, but I want you to feel what I feel, and I want you to understand where I'm coming from. So if you can't talk to me like a mature adult, and we can't have a conversation about why I'm uncomfortable, or why what you said was a little bit offensive, then we don't need to be together. We don't even need to be talking. Or some people are just rude. Their manners, their mannerisms, their character is just rude. They always want to cut you off when you're talking so they can overtalk you and talk about themselves. These are red flags, dead ass. These are red flags with toxic folks in relationships. They always cut you off when you're talking. They overtalk you constantly. They don't apologize. I'm sorry, I'm big on apologies, because apologizing is the principle behind it. Yes, somebody can say they're sorry and not mean a damn thing behind it. But it's the intention. It's the intention. Because if I know that I've done something wrong to offend you, Aisha, I'm going to humble myself and I'm going to apologize to you because I know I was wrong. When somebody does something, when somebody does something to you that is disrespectful or out of line, it's their adult responsibility to take accountability and say, yes, I fucked up and did. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have did this. I should have behaved better. But if that person is not willing to take accountability for their actions and their behavior, red flag. And that's a precursor to disrespecting you in other forms if you tolerate it. If you tolerate it. I have a golden rule in dating. I have a golden rule. You may not like me. You don't have to. You may not like my style. You may not like me as an individual. But you will respect me. I have the same principle at work. You may not like me, but we are on the same team, and you will respect me. That's what you will do. You will not get in my face. You will not call me out of my name and think I'm gonna stand there and take it, because baby, I'm not gonna do it. And I've had to confront people before. Like this right here is unacceptable, and we're not gonna do it. And the thing is, you have to stand up for yourself. You have to speak up, and this is the perfect day. Today is Wednesday, for those of y'all who are into spirituality. The color is blue, baby. And blue is represented the air element. It's communication. Today is ruled by Mercury, which is in the sign of Gemini, right? It's all about communication. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, we are great communicators, hands down. We are the best communicators in the zodiac. So today is that day. Words are powerful. You can bless or curse with the words that come out of your mouth. It's the intention behind those words. That's why a lot of people will be like, damn, air signs are ruthless. They're savage, because if you piss an air sign off, We got bukus of bullshit to talk to you. We got a whole lot of shit talking for you. We gonna get that ass, and we gonna do it verbally. Other folks, like the fire signs, the water signs, they be ready to fight physically. Ours is words. So it's like you have to chew your words before you spit them out, because you can choke on those words. If those words can come back to bite you, you have to be mindful of what's being said. And so does the person that you're in a relationship with or trying to develop a relationship with. Why would you tell me that? Let me give you an example, okay? Let me just give examples of toxic red flags to look out for while dating. Don't tell me, let's say we go out on a date and you meet me in person, right? This man meets me in person, because that's who I date, me, okay? This can apply to anybody. But he sees me and he's like, oh, you're a pretty girl. First of all, ding, 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 ding. I'm not a girl, I'm a grown ass woman. Ding, 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 because I'm just petty like that. I'm like, excuse me? What? You're a pretty girl, but you need to lose about 30 pounds. Excuse What? You said what, sir? What? Come again? You need to lose about 30 pounds. First of all, who asked you? Who asked you about my weight? No one. You gave unsolicited opinion. Unsolicited. Secondly, it's just rude. It's just rude. You see what I'm saying? End of story. He would never get a call again or a text from me ever again. Period. Because you allowed that type of disrespect, it will continue. And I've learned this through experience, okay? I'm not just making this up. I've learned it through experience. They will continue on. Oh, I was just playing. No, he wasn't playing. There was truth in that little joke. That little joke that he or she said, there was truth in it, and they felt it. That's why they said it. They intended to make you feel some type of way. They intended it. Well, I only date models. Oh, is that the case? So what are you talking to me for? Did you think I was a model? Did I give you any indication that I was a model? What Why are you here? You see what I'm saying? You see the disrespect? Oh, well, why do you stay over there in the projects? And why are you driving a Nissan Altima? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, don't come for me. Do not come for me. Make it make sense. And why do you have 5 baby mamas? Make it make sense. Like, it's the disrespect for me. I can't deal. The little things will add up to bigger things is my point here. Like, you let them slide with little forms of disrespect, putting you down in little ways, it'll continue to escalate. And then you get into a disagreement. And now they're calling you out of your name. Whew. That's one of the biggest red flags. Whew. If a man ever calls you out of your name, end it immediately. There's no second chances. There's no spinning the block. There's no, oh, he was just, no, there's no excuse, period. There is no excuse, period. If he calls you out of your name, it's over, block, delete. Because let me tell you now, it's a precursor to physical abuse. Verbal abuse, a lot of times, eventually becomes physical abuse. So that's why you have to be aware of what's being said. You have to be mindful. You have to be paying attention. And stop making excuses for people. Stop making excuses to stay in abusive relationships and connections, friendships, romantic situations. It's toxic. Stop making excuses for people. Well, she really just had a lot going on. No, she's irresponsible. She's irresponsible and doesn't want to help take accountability for the choices that she's made. Let's call a spade a spade. Well, he's had a rough childhood. So does that excuse him to call you out of your name because he's upset with you? Do you see what I'm saying? Is that an excuse for disrespect? Like, you see what I'm saying? So those are things to pay attention to. People start to treat you the way you allow them to treat you. Food for thought. On top of that, On top of that, right, for those of you who are in, abusive situations, get out. Get out, find a way out, reach out to someone. There are like abuse hotlines and things like that where you can talk to someone who can help you get through that situation. Or when the man entertains his girls' conversations with her friends. Yes, forms of disrespect. Or he's just like, y'all are together out in public. I've seen this happen. Y'all are together out in public. Yes, there's going to be other attractive women around him. He should be man enough to have enough self-control to not react. You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all are together in a relationship, why are you reacting to other women that you find physically attractive? Why are you reacting to them? Why are you making a point to go up to them and have a conversation with them? It's flat out disrespectful. You see what I'm saying? And act like you're not even standing there. It's the audacity for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it'd be the rudeness for me. It's the rudeness. Or telling you, like, y'all are having a conversation and they don't want to talk about the situation anymore. And he says, don't say anything else. Excuse me? Don't say anything else. I'm done talking about it. Okay, bet. Bet. And that'll be our last conversation, sir. Today is that day. Don't say anything else. Who are you to tell me not to say anything else? Who are you? These are the red flags I'm talking about. You have to see the disrespect. You have to see the red flags and the disrespect. Do you see it? Do you see it? Now listen. The shoe can go on either foot, because women can be very rude and disrespectful too. Women can be very rude and disrespectful. But I'm saying this because there's a lot of women that watch my channel, and I want y'all to be aware of the signs of toxicity and disrespect. Beware of a man that constantly talks about himself non-stop. He talks about himself all of the time, and he's a fast talker. That automatically, for me, fast talkers usually mean liars in my mind. So beware of those two together. But especially if he's very obsessed with himself. He's very self-absorbed, like extremely self-absorbed. Everything is about what he's doing, what he's purchasing, where he's been, all of his accomplishments, him. So he drowns you out. He doesn't really hear you when you're speaking to him. He's not listening. He hears you, but he's not listening to you because his mind is on himself and what he wants. Do you see it? So eventually he's going to treat you like a doormat because in his mind, you are there to serve his needs. That's how he sees you. He sees you as someone that's there to serve his needs. Pay attention to the way that someone is speaking to you and treating you. I tell y'all this all the time. Men are selfish. They are, naturally. I don't even think it's they don't even have to try. They are. But you have to like take the bull by the horns and be like, like you do toddlers. We're about to do something dangerous. Hey, Divine Boo. We're talking about the signs of toxic relationships, how it builds up to the abuse, because it starts verbally. It starts very subtle, and it starts in little ways, and it's like it builds itself up. So you know what to avoid. Disrespect is the first sign. You're okay, boo. You are all right. I know my friend is probably in the bed. No, my friend is probably in the bed. Rico, if you don't leave me alone, sir, you just doing the most. Just doing the most. But yes, disrespect is a #1 red flag when it comes to relationships, friendships, romantic relationships. Disrespect. That's going to be the #1 thing. That's #1 red flag. Somebody talking to you crazy, talking to you out the side of their neck, saying, like, accusing you of things without any type of proof, belittling you, attempting to make you feel like inferior to them, trying to make you feel like you're below them, or nobody will ever want you. Just BS, just a bunch of BS. Just tell you all kind of stuff to make you feel insecure, so that you stay stuck in that situation. They will continue. Listen, here's another red flag too. If you got with somebody initially and you were very well dressed, well kept, and that type of thing, and then you get with this person and they don't want to see you, you know what I mean? Like, they don't want to see you well dressed and well kept just like you were when you met them. That's a red flag. Why is it a problem now that we're together? You don't want to see me still looking nice, keeping my hair done, keeping my nails done, because I'm high maintenance and am. So why is that a problem for you now that we're together than it was when we were not together? Why is it a problem now? Why? Or they isolate you. They don't want you to go out with friends. They don't want you to be around family. They try to dictate who you can and cannot talk to. They want to, it's control. It's a control thing. They want to take, no, I want you to do this, and I want you to take care of this, and I want you to take all of your stuff and come over here with me, and I want you to do this. And it's like they're dictating everything that you got going on. It's another red flag, because here's the thing. Always have your own. Always have your own. Always have a just in case. Because putting your whole livelihood in the hands of somebody else, especially a man, I'm just going to say it for what it is. Putting your whole livelihood and risking him taking care of everything is risky. Y'all tell me I'm lying. It's risky. When you're accustomed to taking care of yourself and your needs are being met perfectly fine, and then you decide, oh, let's move in together. Let me move over here with him. Not only that, but if you move in there, he's going to feel like this is his castle. This is his domain. What he says goes. You see what I'm saying? So you put yourself in this situation of where you got to put up with a lot of mess sometimes, because you can't just easily get out of a situation like that, especially if your name is on a lease, you know what I'm saying, or you have kids with this person, or whatever the case may be. Beware before you get into a situation where you decide to move in with somebody. That's a really big commitment. You know what I'm saying? So just beware of it. If the person is already giving you controlling vibes and controlling signs that they're just extremely you know what I mean? Like very nitpicky, very critical, very judgmental of other people. You're seeing the signs. There could be problems down the road. You see what I'm saying? You're seeing the signs, okay? Pay attention to the signs. Like I said earlier, verbal abuse turns into physical abuse, because if they start talking to you crazy and you don't check them immediately, eventually they'll end up putting their hands on you in some type of way. You got to walk away from that situation ASAP. Walk away from that situation. As soon as they start talking crazy, it's over. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Nope. Block, delete, whatever you got to do. That's in the talking stage. So it doesn't even get further. It don't even have to escalate. Like, you know what? I'm going to pay for my own dinner tonight. I'm out of here. Like, I don't have to deal with this. That is the most wonderful thing about being by yourself. You don't have to put up with somebody else's mess. You just don't have to. Like, sometimes people can get wild. They can get real wild and real reckless. So you have to be, you just have to be on guard. You have to be aware of what's being said, how the person is treating you. And if you're in that type of situation where it is physical, like I said, please get help. Please reach out to resources, because there are organizations that are out there. There are resources out there available to women who are going through those type of domestic violence situations. There are resources, and talk to your family. Find some type of way or means to be in contact with family and close friends, people who can help you get out of that situation, because it's going to be a process. Sometimes it's not an overnight type of situation. You know what I'm saying? You have to save up money or whatever the case is, because everybody's situation is different. It's not always black and white, but generally the consensus is get out of there because it can get dangerous. Like, I mean, it's already dangerous enough, and it's already sad enough when somebody is physically abusing you. But if you have children, for their safety, you definitely want to get out of there. You definitely want your children to be safe. Like, I've heard women say, well, I'm still there because of the kids. Like, no, get out of there ASAP. Just sending my love to everybody. Anybody who's in this situation, sending my love, sending my prayers. You can do this. You can get out of it. You deserve better. You deserve better. Tell yourself that you deserve better. And you deserve to be alive for your children, especially if you have children. You deserve to be alive for yourself. You have dreams and you have goals. You can't do it when you're stuck with somebody who's holding you down or holding you back. So there's that. But please watch out for red flags when dealing with people. It don't matter who it is. People who like drama all the time, people who lie all the time, people who only come around when there's negativity going on, those are not true friends. They are not. And I'm so thankful for the people that I have in my life that are friends. Exactly, Divine. Exactly. I'm so grateful for the people in my life that are friends, because they don't even realize it, but they check me when I'm wrong. We can be having a conversation and they'll say something and it makes me reflect and like, damn, I was being judgmental. I was being judgmental. A few days ago, like, I was having a conversation with a friend and I was like, I don't understand why people can't just trust their intuition. And she said to me, she was like, she put it in such a loving way. She's like, sometimes people don't know the difference between their intuition and their fear. And it made me look at myself like put myself in other people's shoes. Like, and I've been there when I thought about it, but it made me stop and think about it. And a true friend will do that for you. A true friend will put you in your place in the most kindest way. You know, a lot of people think friendships are all about just them telling you whatever you want to hear and just, you know, fluffing you up. And of course, you know, my friends are gonna be my hype people. They are ride or die. But at the same time, sometimes a friend is there to tell you what you need to hear, because it's the right thing for them to do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just is what it is. But they're gonna tell you right is right and wrong is wrong. Like, and to get you to see things not just from your perspective, but from someone else's perspective. And I think that's a beautiful thing, that some people are able to empathize and have compassion for other people, because sometimes we get so caught up in the way we think that we forget other people think differently. Everybody is not cut from the same cloth. Everybody doesn't think the same. Everybody doesn't process trauma the same. Everybody doesn't cope the same. So, you know, being compassionate and understanding of people's situations and the things that they've been through, because it's easy to look at somebody who's homeless and be like, why are they homeless? There's jobs, you know, there's homes out there. You don't know that person's situation. That person could battle mental illness. They might not have any family left. We don't know. It's always easier to point the finger at somebody and be like, well, why can't they just do this? Or why can't they just do that? Like, you're not them. So the best thing you can do for somebody is pray for them. Send well wishes for them. And if you can help, you know, instead of like being that person that's just like, be the change. Since you want to be so concerned, be the change, or you have an opinion about it. Help. Everybody always has an opinion that is usually not willing to do anything about the situation. Help in some capacity. And that was the thing that I said to myself, like, before I open my stupid mouth, I need to make sure that I'm not being judgmental. I need to make sure that I'm not the person that's judging someone else's situation and I don't know their situation. I don't know the details or the ins and outs of that situation. But sending prayers, sending love. You just never know. You never know what somebody has been through. Woo, y'all. So Anybody that wants a reading tonight, feel free to hop in. I'm here for a few more minutes and I'm hopping out. Because I got tacos. And I'm going to enjoy them. Hopefully, well, no. Tomorrow's Thursday. I was going to say hopefully tomorrow. Friday, I plan on doing collective readings. So y'all give me ideas. Give me the ideas. Woo, y'all. And if you missed the live streams, feel free to go back. Hang on, y'all. I need to blow my nose. My allergies. Back inside, sir. Back inside. Thank you. Okay. Ooh, I'm sorry, y'all. My allergies have been bothering me all day since this morning, but it's harvest season. And it does this every time it gets this time of year. The farmers they're plowing. It's a lot of dust because they're getting up corn and wheat and all this stuff. So, oh, that was another thing too. That was another message I got this morning. Like, take care of your health. Take care of your health. Because we're about to get, in a few more months it'll be winter time. So make sure you're taking care of your health, taking care of your physical health as well. Mind and body work together. Remember, mind, body, and spirit. Mind, body, and soul. So take care of your physical health as well, so that way you can be in a good mental place to do the things that you know you need to do. So, sending y'all love. If nobody needs a reading tonight, I'm going to hop out of here, and I'm going to try to get some things done. And I'll be live again Saturday morning. So, sending y'all love.